Papa, can you hear me? Papa, can you see me? Papa, can you feel me in the night?
You better run.
Was it a run? It was a held note.
Oh, really?
A long hold note,
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. A run would have been, Papa, can you feel me in the night? Hey.
Thanks for explaining the difference.
Yeah, no problem. Absolutely no problem. And in case you don't know where you're at, you are listening to Two Grooms
In a pod.
I'm Cleo.
And I'm Shannon.
And this is episode number 66.
Okay.
And Papa, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Can y'all hear us out there in the lands? So good to see y'all. We're true to our word. We are being consistent with our material. Our followership has increased.
Really?
Yes, followership has increased. I'm not going to go into numbers because, you know, who's counting? Who's counting? But I will say it has increased.
Awesome.
It has increased
Love it.
on all platforms.
Hey,
It has increased.
love it.
So thank you all for continuing to listen or to watch. And thank you to the new people who are joining us. And I also want to send a shout out to the haters. And and
How can anyone hate us?
not everyone has haters. Well, it's not haters. It's
Not a strong.
it's the homophobes in the
Oh,
comments.
they're always going to hate.
You know, the people who take. Why would you take? You know what? You know what I don't like. You know what I don't like. I don't like white supremacist KKK. Right? I don't like that.
Right.
But you know what I don't do? I don't find white supremacist KKK
Material.
people and go comment
Right.
on their post.
Right.
Like, I don't do that. So people who find us or we come up on their feed for whatever reason, like if someone came up on my feed for some KKK stuff, you know what I do? I block it.
Right.
I block it. I don't want
And
to
let
see
it
that.
go. And
I move on and I keep
Right.
it moving. But I don't go into the comments to leave a comment. To me, to actively go leave a hateful comment that's not even about the topic being discussed, but about the host of the podcast, to say something nasty about the host of the podcast, going, oh my gosh, large gays, fat gays, like, girl,
like we shouldn't exist, right?
like you shouldn't exist. Or wait a minute, what's going on here? Are they gay? That's gay.
Something had to draw them to our post for it to be in their algorithm or whatever, right?
And then for you, but even
But
then,
for you to take your time
and
put the energy into thinking about it and clicking and writing a note.
And to write a note. And then a couple have the nerve to go back and forth because I am now in my response era because I have time today.
Give it to them.
And I have time and I'm giving comebacks and comments. So, because it just helps the algorithm anyway, you know?
I just chalk it up to people just being envious of us just living our lives.
Yeah. And I don't get it. I don't get how miserable must you be? How miserable must you be?
Very.
But you know, kudos to you, miserable bitches. Kudos to you.
I guess.
Okay. But that's not what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to say, first of all, thank you again to everyone who is following us, to the new friends. It's great. It's great to feel the love. Can you feel the love tonight? I can.
Always.
And I hope y'all can feel it from us.
Yes.
Feel our gratefulness So great.
Am I talking into the mic? Because you look at me like,
Because it's a directional mic where you need to talk towards the head. You talking towards the side.
but my mouth is over on top of it.
Okay, that's better. Listen, you gonna have people thinking, "Oh, Cleo got Shannon turned down, and so he's turned and Cleo's turned up on the volume, and
They know you loud.
oh, poor Shannon. Cleo turned Shannon's mic up, and I just see it. I already know how it goes, so
They
I'm just trying to get ahead of it.
they
So if you
know
could do me a
they
favor
know I'm soft
and
spoken.
speak into the mic, girl, I got your volume up specifically. Got a special Shannon volume that's up. So, but you still gotta. The sound has to get
I
into the mic.
got it.
Okay. Yes. So how have you been?
Tired, doing yard work last couple of days, and I'm kind of prolonging it because I don't like doing it.
Hmm.
I mean, I love the look after I'm done,
Yeah, I love it too. I love the look after you're done.
but our yard is such a work of
Hmm.
stamina,
Hmm. Hmm.
precision a little bit
Hmm.
because it's hilly
Hmm.
and there are a lot of like dips and dips and dives and
And you
stuff like
and
that.
you like it for exercise,
Yeah, I do
right?
it for
You
exercise.
like that the fact that you can
Yeah,
get in there
I get a good
and
sweat.
get a little sweat
Yeah,
and get
but
your walk on.
it tears up my legs and my
Mm.
knees
Mm.
and my back.
Well, you know what I say? Good help is easy to find when it
Yeah.
comes to cutting the grass.
Now, I do spend money on the back because I
Yes,
just can't do it.
yes,
We
because
have a
that's
really large yard in the back, and it's a
yeah.
big hill,
Mhm.
and I just cannot do it with a walking lawnmower. So I
No.
have a guy that cuts that. But inside the fence,
Hmm.
I can take that.
Yeah, and you
Just
did a good job, so thank you. I appreciate that.
thank you. I'm not done. I have to do it tomorrow.
Oh, I just saw the
I have to
front.
hedge
Okay,
the
just saw the
edge.
front, and
Yeah.
it was looking good because, as I told you when I was coming in a couple times, I was like, "Oh, girl, she's looking a little woolly mammoth."
Yeah. I
Where
kind of let it go.
you let it go, got to get back
A
on
few
it.
weeks. Yeah.
But you got it, so thank you for
Yeah.
that.
How are you doing?
Thank you for asking. Improvement from last week. Appreciate that. Um, I'm doing well. I'm in the middle of camp where Saturday makes us have 1 week left. And, you know, I was so close to, even up to the moment before we started camp, so close to not doing my play. But my play has gotten such good response from the people involved who are doing it. It's been a great exercise for me in rewriting the
Hmm.
script. So I feel like I'm learning a lot just for myself. It's humbling
Hmm.
because people see you, when with this imperfect thing that you are working to make better, that's never perfect, and making cuts and edits, then also seeing people celebrate it with you and go, "Oh my gosh, I really like this part," or "I enjoy this part," or "This is good," and then seeing the other young artists who are helping bring things together. So I
Hmm.
can't wait for you to be able to see it
Yeah, I can't wait.
so that you can see, what came out of my head basically, you know.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I'm excited.
So it's going to be interesting.
So, like I think a lot of my family and friends are thinking that you work all the time because
Mm.
whenever they call me, "Where's Cleo? He's at work. He's at work." Wait a minute, it's after 6 to 7, and I'm like, "Yeah, he's working."
Yeah,
And you've been consistently working
it's the
through
theater.
the summertime,
Yeah.
so.
Mhm.
But yeah, you still have summer school, but
Yeah. Trouble won't last always. I'll be free soon.
you love what you do.
I
That's
do.
important.
I do. It is important, and uh oftentimes it's this kind of thing working with the younger people that reminds me of why I do it. It kind of gets me excited again.
Hmm.
So I'm happy to do it in that regard. It's a fun time. And it definitely keeps it dusts the cobwebs off,
Hmm.
when you do stuff that maybe that's challenging you a little bit more.
Hmm.
It kind of I don't know, it makes you it just, like I said, it just dusts the cobwebs off, and you kind of stretch. You got to, you make sure those muscles are stretched,
Hmm.
and everything. So it's a good time, and I can't
Good.
wait for the show to make its debut.
Great.
You know, really soon.
Yeah.
So I have been, always I'm collecting topics and things to discuss from week to week, day to day. And so we have a lot to kind of cover today. And one of the things I want to talk about today, we're gonna talk about, we're gonna get to a point where Richard Pryor's daughter, Elizabeth, who has a half white mother who's Jewish. She's 59, I believe. She's a history professor. She has a new book coming out called it's called something I forget. We're gonna get to it later.
Mhm.
But I want to tease you with this topic. Uh, what would you do if you're biracial, and your mother calls you the N word? Hold on to that. And also we're going to talk about what would you do if you were a homeless mother with two children, and your 12-year-old, 13-year-old son said, I'm going to go stay with grandma and them. I'm not living in this hotel with you. Because grandma and them got a nice house. Grandma and grandpa got a nice house. And mom was like, you a sellout. Why you leaving the family?
Okay.
But he's like, I'm out. But we're going to talk about that later.
Okay.
So hold your
You're just
horses.
teasing right now.
Yeah, just give you a little teaser
Okay.
of one of the many things to come. We're going to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race finale, but that's going to come towards the end of the episode. So we got several things to talk about, but right now I want to talk about advertising. And we already talk about how on our phones they are listening to us, right?
Yeah.
We all agree
Hmm.
they're listening. They're listening to us.
All the time.
It,
And the
yes.
television.
Hmm. And they wear me down. They wear me down
It's working.
all the time. They wear me down.
Working.
I'll ignore.
Yeah.
Oh, this is clearly a targeted ad.
Right.
They're targeting me, and I skip it. And
It returns.
day after day,
Mhm.
week after week, it returns.
Yes.
There's this poppy seed bag that keeps popping up.
Uh-oh.
It's like a Coach knockoff. It's not
Oh.
Coach.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, how much is this bag they keep showing me?
You bought it today, didn't you?
They keep showing me this
You
bag.
bought it today, didn't you? Or you buy it yesterday?
Why you say that?
Because
Because why?
I know you. You're trying to let me know now before another package comes, which one did come today, but that's not big enough for a bag
No, it
that you
wasn't.
would
It
like.
wasn't. That was wipes for my CPAP machine.
Okay.
But I did order it because
I'm shocked.
this is my rationale. Okay, I don't want to
Go ahead.
always use my nicest bag every day. Like, she's a great workhorse bag, but I don't want to wear her out too, like every day.
Okay.
I don't want to like wear her out. She's so precious. Today I had her, sitting in the green room where we all kind of relax in between uh stuff, and
Mhm.
people were like, "Oh my god, that bag is so cute." People who don't even know about Miss Coach are like, "Oh, she's so cute. This bag is so cute." Like, thank you. She's my pride and joy. She is. Like,
Oh.
I don't need children. I need cute bags.
Mm.
Okay. So anyway, I ordered the poppy seed bag, whatever the hell it is. It's a little different. It comes with pockets that I don't have in this bag. It's like, I don't know if it's as big, but it could be like, it's cute enough. If I got jacked for it, I wouldn't cry. You know what I mean?
Mm. Okay.
So
Mm.
I'm just really frustrated though,
Why?
because I feel like the system, this advertisement, bombarding. I feel like they are. It's like psychological. It's like a psychological warfare, and they got me, and I just feel I just feel
That's
violated
I
on
mean,
some level.
it's working because it gets me too at times,
Mhm.
but that's what its intention is, to get into your thoughts and your mind. It's like, okay, I must have this. I must experience whatever this thing is.
I know, like, how many times I'm gonna keep seeing these commercials for uric acid? You know what I'm talking about? You got the white man, he limping. My friends, you don't have to walk like this.
You about to get gout?
How you know what I'm doing? How do you know if I on
It's not cute.
occasional, it
Trust me.
being targeted?
So you need to get on medication. Is that what?
That's no, I'm getting stuff like it's not. You don't need medication. You need to clean your liver. You don't need that. You need to get this uric acid to get the. Like
So you got pills too?
I'm getting target. No, I'm not. No, I haven't got any pills.
Mm,
The last pill they got me, although currently on my mind is milk thistle.
okay.
I heard milk thistle tea
Hmm.
is a great liver
Cleanser or whatever.
cleanser. Can you look that up right now on your phone and see if that's
Mm.
true? Is milk thistle tea a good liver cleanser? Allegedly. I don't want us to put any false information out here on the Two Grooms and a Pod podcast. But that's the latest thing that's kind of on my mind. This
Mhm.
man was like in a post, oh, my mom had me drinking milk thistle tea and it changed my A1C.
It is best known for supporting liver health.
And
Yes. Its
how,
active compound. Well, I'm not going to
don't read all
tell
that,
us
but
that,
like,
but
just say like the result, any results, like how,
it's for like diabetes management, heart health, breast milk production. You don't need
girl,
her. Digestive issues.
I think I'm about to buy some milk thistle tea. They got me.
But that's milk.
Milk thistle tea.
Okay.
Is that what you said? Is that what you looked up?
I just did milk thistle. So it comes in different forms. So whatever form it's in, it's going to get all those things
I
that we
think I'm
just
about to
mentioned.
get the milk thistle tea because I'm,
Okay.
want to make sure my liver is healthy as I can get her,
Yeah.
you know?
It helps with
So once again,
heart.
a
Yep.
commercial got me. Milk thistle tea, the uric acid man. Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Yep.
It's like I think the commercial on your phone is better than any commercial on TV can do you.
Well, now it's going to be coming up on my feeds.
It is. You're gonna be get your milk thistle. I don't know. Y'all, I don't know about y'all out there. Hopefully y'all have more um what do you call it? Self-control,
Hmm.
than over here.
Some of us have it, some of us don't.
I guess it just depends on what it is too, I guess. I guess it depends on what it
So
is.
as your new bag comes, we're going to have to start purging.
Uh please let's not talk about please pot.
No, let's please.
Please pot don't.
I'm talking to myself too.
Cause
I
I
said, didn't I say we?
yeah, but that's not what you meant.
I said
Cause
we.
because I do purge. I just got a couple of new outfits, and what did I do? What's in my closet right now? 2 bags of clothes that need to be sent away. I know how to do that,
I do
respectfully.
too.
You, on the other hand, I have never seen you bring out a bag of clothes that go nowhere.
I have bags.
Uh, yeah, to pack up and go
Well,
on a trip. I've never seen you give away
you
bags
don't
of
look in
clothes.
my closet, so I'm in your closet more than you're in mine.
Well, when I look at bags, I don't have that many bags right now, honestly. Not bags to use like backpacks, shoulder bag, messenger bags. I don't have that many. I don't have 10 even. Now, if you're trying to start including suitcases,
A bag is a bag.
oh, you know what? I do have some more bags
Yes, you do.
that are packed away, but those are like duffel bags and bags for like, okay, we got to get out of town, you know. That's for like emergencies kind of bag, like, you got to rough and tumble it.
If that makes you feel better.
It does. It does make me feel better. Tell me, guys, tell me, friends who are listening or watching, what do you have maybe a little too much of that maybe you should consider purging a little bit, giving a little bit away because you have too much. Is it shoes? Is it Stanley cups? Some people I know love a Stanley.
Hmm.
Maybe not even a Stanley per se, just a good mug, good reliable mug to keep your drinks cool or warm. Hmm. Everybody's different.
Hmm. Yeah, I think we need to do some purging of all of our stuff.
Oh, definitely. There's definitely more purging to do. I agree. Because you don't want your life to become overrun by clutter and
And it's just stuff.
and stuff that you and stuff you're not even like touching, and
Yeah.
it's not useful. You almost become a prisoner of the stuff, and I do not want that.
They always say if there's something in your closet that you have not worn or touched in 2 years, you need to give it away.
There's several things in my closet I haven't worn in 2 years
I'm guilty of that too.
that have got to go.
But I'm gonna wear them.
So you keeping stuff for like I'm gonna get back in that weight again. I feel like you know what,
No,
girl.
I don't. I've purged those
Oh, okay.
because I'm not getting
Back to that
to
34.
34, 32.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not.
Let it go.
Yeah, styles would have changed,
So yes. Uh-huh. Oh,
and I love that look. I had a lot of fun,
I'm sure you did, Bubble.
but not saying it's not impossible.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not probable.
Right. That's
Yeah,
okay. If you do, you can buy new pants. You know.
true.
Uh. So today, Shannon and I are always talking about we need to meet new people and do stuff, and then we don't. Um. But there's this gay guy who is working with me at the camp. He's working the camp, not with me, but he's directing one of the other shows. And I've met him a couple times before. He's come to see other shows, him and his partner and stuff. And he's a theater guy. And I said, today told him today. I said, listen, I said we need to become gay friends. I'm going to invite you and your partner over to the house. His partner doesn't live, their long distance relationship. He lives in Texas, but, it's still long distance. I said, we're going to invite you to the house. We're going to go, uh, I'm going to say, hey, we're going to go to Tyler to some of those other gay things. We're going to do gay shit together. Okay. And you're going to come up to the house. We're going to play card games and we're going to work on this. I'm going to be proactive. He seems like he's a nice guy. He's much like us. He's a homebody, and he seems pretty genuine.
Mhm.
And I think you know it would do us good to just actively embrace other homosexuals as friends. You know,
Yeah,
I mean that'd be good for us.
yeah. Some people close by.
Yeah. Uh, Speaking of which, that makes me think about something else that. So one of my friends was telling me about a party that's happening, a jock strap party that's happening at a friend of mine's
Mhm.
house, uh, in the city in Houston. And I messaged him because, of course, I didn't know nothing about the jock strap
I
party.
saw the advertisement.
There was an advertisement,
Mhm.
like a special advertisement
Yeah, unless it's not the same one.
for.
I don't know if he's sponsoring it, but
Is at his house?
oh well. I don't think
It
he
might
would.
not be the same thing.
I don't think it's the same thing. I think it's
I don't know,
similar.
but either way, I know that he's having a party at his house.
Okay.
And I messaged him. I said, "Girl, I heard that you having an assless chaps party
How
at
did
your
how
house
did we get off the list?
because they are making out with
Oh,
each other at the party, and they know that
how you know?
I don't go for that because I get reports."
Well, we can always leave before.
Well, that's what we usually would do. We would go to a little bit, and then we would leave before.
Well, I respect him for not wanting to taint us
Yes, I can respect
with
that,
extracurricular activities.
which is why I messaged him to say, "Girl, can you have a party that the monogamous girls could come to?" Like, does every
Those aren't
party have to devolve
that ain't
into
funner than the other one.
debauchery?
That ain't funner than the other one.
I guess not. And he was like, well, y'all can come to the jockstrap party, but just wear pants. Like don't wear jocks. Wear the okay. And then we the duds walking around in boxers, or
I don't know.
something.
My body ain't right yet.
Ain't nobody at the party body gonna be right like the way you're talking about. You'll be a hit in your current state.
Lord Jesus, I don't want to go
Uh, and this is no shade to anyone. I'm just like that's why I said we gotta find we gotta find additional friends
there.
who are in a similar place in life or who have um similar tastes, similar
I think that's a
behavior in terms of like who's a little bit more tame when it comes to the social forays. You know?
we listen. We know how to present ourselves in different types of arenas or whatever, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
We know how to roll out when we need to roll out. We know how not
Yeah.
to go. We don't need to go or
Yeah,
whatever.
we've been to plenty of parties where we friends say, okay, friend, at 10 o'clock the clothes are coming off. Okay, girl, well we'll be out by 9:30.
And we tip into the door.
We tip it to the door. Bye. So thanks. So nice to have you. Can I take some of this pound cake with me? Thank you. Bye.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not that big a deal, but I do feel though that we're not getting the invites that I would like to get
Okay.
to go to the things
I thought it was me.
because of it. No, it's not you. It's not. I mean, it might be you in the sense that we're together and they know that I don't play that when I'm with someone, but it's not because it's you, Shannon, particularly. They just know Cleo is a one woman woman,
Hmm.
a
Okay.
one man woman,
Okay.
a one man man.
Gotcha. They
Yeah,
got it.
So, but anyway, so I'm looking forward to meeting our new friend. Our new friend, his name is Chase. And meeting Chase and his partner. They're not married. Uh, and
I did.
hang on there.
I was in Walmart the other day, and a guy who works there was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I got to go take my husband something to eat." So I was like, "Husband?" So I kind of looked around. I already knew he was gay, but
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Oh, he's married." And I thought about going up,
Like
but I just wasn't like,
initiating a
yeah,
conversation.
saying, "Hey, we're looking for friends," blah blah blah. But I just didn't because that's not who I am. But it's
Yeah,
making me think.
but it's making you think, and I think you should next time. Uh, if we were in the days of business cards, what they say, do what the young kids do. When you introduce yourself, give them your Instagram. Don't give them your phone number,
Okay,
and let them message you from Instagram.
okay,
That's what the children do now. The young people.
yeah. I mean, I would definitely
Hmm.
do. Well, I can't do Facebook because that dates you, right?
No, you can do
That's too
Facebook
active.
too. Facebook. Well, that's the kind of people. I mean, clearly we're a Facebook generation. So you know, I'm assuming this person was at least 30.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Yeah, or
Yeah, I don't
maybe
want.
40s.
I don't. Yeah, I don't want no friends with nobody under
No,
30.
I'm not talking about little kids.
Yeah.
This is an
Yeah.
adult.
Okay. So, yeah. So, yeah. I think next time, say something. I mean, we're not looking for people to hang out with all the
Yeah, because
time.
I ain't, I'm very,
We're still,
when I want to be home, I want to be home.
yeah.
Just me and you and Jano, and sometimes he's too much. I said, you sometimes you too much, and I roll up in the next room. Vice versa.
Me?
You know what I mean? You
I'm not.
watching all your reality stuff.
You just mean my TV choices you don't
Yeah, that
appreciate,
one.
so you just go somewhere
Right.
else, which is fine because I don't appreciate a lot of your TV choices too. So it works out like that. Uh, okay. So I told you. Well, this is not that important. I'm going to talk about that. We're trying to organize a family reunion for 2027. I don't know if we should maybe be thinking about 2028. Like, how long does it take to plan a family reunion?
It's a lot. I mean, you have to get the list together and then the festivities. When my um, family does it, it takes a lot of regular meetings, updates, trying
Can
to get things
you
right.
see if your family has like
We're
a
doing one next
family
year.
reunion template, like a These are this a checklist. Like this is the things you need to do. Is it who's the organizer? Do they have like a checklist
They
or
have
something?
a committee.
Well, we have a committee of three.
Each state has a committee.
Each state.
Yeah, because we have family in New York, Florida. There's all around Philadelphia.
Well,
So
we decided just to do a certain side of the family. We're not
okay,
trying to do everybody.
yeah, we're not. We
So
do on my dad's
yeah,
side.
yeah. So, but still, do they not have like an Excel file of like, okay, these are the things you need to do? I mean, I guess I can always
You can
just
talk to
ask.
my sisters and my cousin.
Okay,
So I think Wendy and her sister tried to do
I
it
bet
one
Wendy
time.
has a plan.
Hmm.
She might be the person to talk to about that.
But I think my sisters and my cousins down home.
Hmm.
They have a good um, group that they've done it multiple times over the
Hmm.
years. But we're doing one next year, so get ready.
When next year? Like, come 2027?
Yeah,
When? Because we're planning ours for 2027 too.
I think it's be July, August.
And as we plan ours is July 2027. I proposed the July 9th through the 11th is what I proposed.
Oh Lord, I think
So
ours is in July too.
listen, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how real ours is going to happen. This is the first conversation. It might be pushed to 2028.
Okay,
Uh, this is just me talking. I don't know. Maybe because I'm on a committee with my sister and my cousin, and black women move better than other people. So maybe they'll make it happen, but
sure.
we shall see. But I need you to get your date solidified ASAP so I can let them know. But otherwise, right now,
Okay, I'm looking it up now.
let's see what those dates are going to be with the Kellers. Um,
I may have to do some research because I know it. We got a notice a week or so ago, so I'll
okay.
definitely. But I think it was the July dates
Okay.
proposed.
Uh, so one of the things about hanging out with folks, allegedly, an article came out. Well, the article did come out that states that, and I'm going to say the results. I'm going to say they're alleged.
Hmm.
That going to the theater keeps you younger.
Really?
That going to the theater helps you stay a little bit younger, and the reason being is that. Can you guess the reason?
Um, I don't know. Maybe something with your imagination.
Go as keep your imagination. Okay, that's fair. That's very fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the reason being is that it's a cultural experience and going out and having cultural group experiences. It's
Hmm.
most about being amongst people
Okay.
keeps people young. So it's like when you retire and you just stay home in the house and you never go anywhere, that ages you
Okay.
as opposed to getting out, getting amongst people. And I believe it. I have friends who I had seen. I remember one time, even when that guy came to visit us, our friend who's a bodybuilder, he came to the house, and I felt so old walking around him. I'm like, this guy's clearly in his body. He's working out. You know,
Tell me about it. I hung out with him that day, and I promised him to go to the gym. Then when the evening came, I was sitting there like on the couch, like I hope you don't ask me to go. Then he up and said, "Oh well, let me go to the gym now,"
he
and
was
I
like,
felt so bad.
you're not stopping him. He was like, I'm gone.
But I felt so guilty because I said I was going to go. But then,
He knew what's up. He dates. He's with a man of size, and I'm sure that man has plenty of time told him,
see you later.
"See you later. Go have a good time." So he had no judgment about it, but I just felt like, okay, I'm sure if he lived in town and I saw him a lot, I'll be going to the gym a lot more,
Yeah,
just out of peer pressure.
no,
Not
for
his
me,
peer pressure, but just my feeling feeling a certain way that this is my friend I see all the time who's
right.
very fit.
It would make me
Girl,
go. It would motivate me.
yeah, I think it would. I
Yeah,
would think.
yeah.
I say that. I always say different things will motivate, and then
Whenever I was dating someone who was in the gym, I would always go. I
Mhm,
was, I had a body then, so
mhm,
and it just, it was good because they motivated me to go. They're in my head like, "Let's go, let's go, let's go," and I
mhm,
needed that.
mhm. So you trying to tell me if I just start going, you'll start going? Because I'd be thinking, why don't you just go?
Yes, I think if I start going, you'll go, or vice
And
versa.
vice versa.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of inertia.
Well, for you, your schedule don't permit it. For me, I have no excuse. I'm
You
just
really don't.
it's all in my
I'm glad you
head,
said
my
it.
emotions, my feelings,
Mhm.
going, bad days or what
Yeah.
have you.
And that ain't, and even that don't really stop you from going. You ain't got
No,
nothing to do. You
I,
should just go and have a bad day at the gym and just
right.
go.
I need to make that
Mhm.
motivation
And
to
it's not even motivation.
exercise.
You don't even need motivation.
I do.
It's just I'm going. I'm not motivated to go to work. I just go because I gotta go.
Yeah, but you're getting paid,
Yes,
so
but
you can get your bags.
you getting paid in health and wellness.
Yeah, because
Listen,
every time I look in the mirror,
I'm not trying to lecture you on it because I have fallen short my damn self. But I just feel like if I had as much time, not if my schedule was similar to yours, my story would be a little bit
yeah.
different. And that's what one of the reasons why
Mhm.
I'm stepping down from my position. I feel like a broken record, but I'm stepping down from my position as the chair of the department so that I can have more freedom. There's a little bit more freedom as a professor, schedule a little bit different,
Right.
expectations different with of your time, so that I can spend more time on my physical self and get this body right.
Yeah, I get it.
You know?
Makes sense. I have to do better.
Yeah. But we all do, we all fall short of the glory of God.
With our moments.
I am not judging, please. I am not judging anybody. Uh I have a we watch that show Love After Lockup.
Yeah.
You can stop scrolling now. We watched the show Love After Lockup,
Mhm.
and um the woman, I forget her name, I think it's Bema, start with a B. And there's these two black women and this black guy. The black guy got out of jail. Let's call him, I can't remember his name. Frank. Frank gets out of jail. He has two women he likes. One of them he has children with, the other one he doesn't. The one he doesn't have children with, let's call her Karen. The one he does have kids with, let's call her Benita. So
The name.
he is that her name?
Let's get out.
I don't know. So Frank meets Karen on the day he gets let out of jail. Then he tells Karen, I gotta go to talk to my parole officer. What he really is doing is going back to where he gets dropped off on the first day to pretend that the second day is his let out day so that his baby mother, Bonita, thinks he just got let out. Now he also has who on the payroll with this behavior?
Mother.
His mother and his stepfather.
Mhm.
They are lying to Bonita, gave her the car on the second day, saying, "Oh yes, he gets out today." Aren't we all so excited? Knowing full well the man got out the day before
Right.
to see another woman. Now Bonita is very smart. She has well, both women are actually smart. But Bonita is smart in the sense that she's proactively smart.
Yeah.
She's gonna do stuff about it. So not to get into the weeds of it, but it's the latest season of Love After Lockup. Up, check it out.
And what we know, one of the one of the girls lives right next to the house I used to have in Baltimore.
Oh, that's
That
right.
was so funny.
Yeah, they were outside talking, and Shannon's like, "That's
My
my
house.
old neighborhood."
Yeah, it was right in front of my house. It was like it was kind of funny, but
I was like, "Ooh, the ghetto." Uh,
I live in the ghetto.
so so the guy's going back and forth. Frank's going back and forth every other day, seeing the women, lying and saying he's with his parents, lying and saying he got to see his PO, lying. Well, he comes back in one day to Bonita. Bonita has says, cause she's mad, cause she's like, it don't make no sense. Why your phone off? Why don't I know where you at? Why aren't you FaceTiming me when you're not here? There is a problem.
Hmm.
And she's like, I'm not gonna be played the fool. Bonita get in her car. She driving around town looking to catch him outside somewhere. Bonita is not playing. So Bonita, he comes in and Bonita says, let me smell your dick. Bonita says, let me smell your dick. You remember that was a song back in the day?
Hmm.
How did it go?
I don't remember. I would know it was
Mm,
kind of
let me smell your dick. I can't remember how it went.
some lady singing it. I forget.
Let me smell your dick. Somebody look that up and tell me in the comments who sang that song and what was the title of it. Let me smell your dick. Bonita told that man, "Let me smell your dick." To me, that is the end of the relationship.
She knew it was over. She knows
To
it's over
me,
anyway.
that's the end. If I have to think I got to smell it to to determine you've been out all day, but you come in smelling like Irish Spring, or
But it was already the next day, so it was gonna smell like soap anyway, right? If you took a shower wherever he was, right?
well, I don't know on this particular episode if it was all day, and if it was
It
all
was
day,
into the next day because
where are you and whose soap you using? Even
he said he
then,
was sick.
you may smell another person on them. Even then, even if they take a shower, you may
Mm,
smell them.
I don't know.
Possibly. Well, whatever the case, she felt like she could catch it. Okay, she could
I
catch.
didn't think they still do that.
She said she could catch the smell. She said, "Let me smell your dick." He's like, "What are you talking about? You're crazy." Blah blah blah. But
Then they cut out like
but the
she made him do it.
but the question is, have you ever done it? One, have you ever done that? And two, do
Have
you?
I ever done it?
Yes, have you ever done that?
Hell no.
No, I haven't ever done it myself either.
I already knew. I
It
mean,
never
I knew
even
when they were
dawned on
doing.
me.
I knew if somebody was doing something. I don't
Uh,
have to do all that
you like y'all don't need to do all
foolishness.
that. I don't know if I ever knew. I mean, I have feelings, but if I have a feeling like that, and I'm gonna break up, even if they're like, what, I'm not doing it. I'm like,
Yeah, I didn't
girl,
have.
I can't live
I
in
mean, I loved
the
people
wonder.
enough that I didn't want it to end, but I had too much going on for me
Hmm.
that I knew that I didn't want to be with someone who didn't want to be with me.
You're like, I could find another.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I was a prize.
To the left, to the left.
I was a prize.
I was the prize.
Yeah.
Okay,
How about that?
prize. I am he.
No, I'm just
No, that's good. It's important to know your worth and know
yeah,
that uh nobody should put you out of yourself.
yeah.
You know,
That's
especially smelling genitals.
well. I just knew that anybody who wanted to be out there in the streets was going to be out there regardless,
Ain't nothing you can do.
and nothing I could do about it.
Ain't nothing you
Why
can
am I
do.
going to worry about it?
Yes. A alley cat likes alley. You can't make the alley cat a house cat,
Right.
you know? So something I saw online, this woman, Chelsea Gray, she's a WNBA player. Uh she's a black woman and she gets hella racist text messages or DMs apparently. I guess that's a part of the where the world we live in now.
Mm.
And what I don't get is when people are dumb enough to use a handle that they can be traced to do it. First of all,
Well,
when you do it and you can't be traced, I'm like, well, you whack. I don't care what you say. You're not a real person. You could be a robot for all I know. But then if you do it though, and you're dumb enough to like, you got your real family in the photo, you got stuff that people can track you down in your thing. You dumb, and you
well,
deserve what comes to you.
some people, yeah, they're dumb, but some people are brazen enough to just do it because that's how they feel and they're not hiding it.
Well, this guy said something to her racist, call her ugly, something something, and racist, insert racist remark,
Mhm.
and she put it on her social media. And there's a lot of sleuths out there. There's some scary internet sleuths, honey, who will get your information so easily.
Yeah.
And they found this man's information, and he lost his job.
Mm.
At where was he working at? They said he was working for the Hilton Grand Vacations,
Mm.
and he lost his job there.
Mm.
Another man recently, after this whole stuff with Nolan Wells that's been going on with his alleged murder, death. This white guy got on there talking about, oh yeah, this is what we do. We lure y'all out to the water, and we do this. This is what we do. We got him. Some weird stuff he was saying, and somebody tracked him down. He got his whole full face playing all his craziness, and tracked him down. He claims he lost his job. Everybody was emailing the job. Well, how can you have somebody who works there who does this? Blah 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 blah. And they let him go. Apparently, allegedly. So he says.
I mean, people who are doing it are truly racist.
Mhm.
If you standing, you know, feet on the ground saying, "Hey, this is what I think," and it's
Mhm.
racist, uh, it-
But it's okay to me because he even doubled down after he got fired. So they fired me. If this wouldn't happen if this would have been an all white business like it used to be, and blah blah blah. He was like really doubling down on it. And someone in the comments said, you know what, I gotta kind of respect him because he's not giving that fake apology that
true,
people do, that
true.
fake going on that fake apology tour. He's
Mhm.
like that, yeah, I'm a racist and I hate that I had consequences for it for doing that, but
Okay.
you know, yeah, very
I like to see you coming. I don't want a fake friend.
I
That's
agree. I like to see you coming.
yeah,
Yes. To know who am I dealing with.
yes.
Uh so let's get to the one of the earlier questions I asked, which was what would you do? A mother calls her son a sellout for staying with the grandparents instead of her uh in the hotel, you know, and almost living out looks like they living out of the car. There was all this stuff in the car. Um so it probably was not a very nice hotel. It wasn't like he was not staying at the some expensive hotel. They were probably staying at a Motel 6 or something. And the boy was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it with you. I am going to the
Bye.
grandparents. Bye. I'll see you later.
Deuces.
I'll see you later. So is the little boy wrong
No.
for ditching his mama? I mean,
Listen, if it's the other way around, she would be not wanting the boy to even go see the father. So let's
well, he would stay with the grandparents.
your children, I don't know. I'm just thinking like as I grew up, my parents always wanted the better for their
Right.
children
Right.
than they
Yes.
had.
I
So
agree.
why would you
Want your
be
kid to
mad
be
that
in
your
there.
kid wants to live a more comfortable life, more conducive to maybe his learning, or just comfortable? Nobody wants to live in a hotel 24/7.
Right.
Something's going wrong. So why would you want your kid or treat him bad or talk about him if he
Hmm.
wants better for himself?
Yeah. Most parents would be
Got
like,
time for
listen,
that.
you're gonna go stay with your grandparents till I get on my feet.
Right.
That's what
That's
most
how it
people
should
do.
be.
Yeah. I don't want you seeing us checking into these seedy hotels and
You have It's one room with everybody in the room, and
right.
you want your kid to deal with that instead of having a home where he have a separate room where he can do whatever he
And
wants
it
or
was a big
just have
house too. In the,
space.
in the post, it was a big house.
Girl,
It was a nice house.
the mother is wrong for that, or
Yeah.
any parent that would do that. They care
Yeah.
more about themselves than their kid, I think.
I think so too. I mean, I think like you put it perfectly about it's about the kids' well being.
Mhm.
It's not about we got to keep the family together. The head of the family got to get it together
Yes.
so the family can be together and be
Yes.
comfortable. So there's nothing wrong with sometimes you taking advantage of your family to get things together. You
Take
know,
a take advantage.
take advantage. I don't mean take advantage in a bad way. Take advantage in a good way. It's like if I say, um, take advantage does not have to be a negative thing. Okay.
That's how I hear it, but I know you
Yes.
didn't mean it that
No, I
way.
did not mean it. Take advantage of that. Like it's like taking advantage of an opportunity.
Yeah,
I
okay.
go, hey, there's a
I'm
job
getting your heart
opening.
now.
Yes, I know.
Allow your family to help you.
Yes, allow your family to help you. Much said that was said so much better than how I said it.
Yeah.
Um, so a popular DJ, and I'm not even gonna say his name because I don't really care. A popular DJ was on a podcast, and he was friends with both Diddy and Cassie.
Mhm.
Okay, and he said, like Cassie was like his sister. They were like brothers and sisters together. This man. He said that after he wrote a letter for Diddy of character, like a character letter
Mhm.
for to help with his sentence,
Mhm.
Cassie unfollowed him and basically has nothing to do with him anymore. And people are some people are divided a little bit on does and the man was kind of resentful for it. He was like, I don't think she should have done it. Uh and people are going, well, you supported her abuser. He said, I know them both. I saw her hit him too, just like he hit her. Uh and my thing is, come on. But that was his justification
Mm,
for it.
mm,
Uh my thing is, we saw her try to leave in that hotel hallway, and he stomped her down and drug her back to the room. If she ever was fighting him, it's because she would have built up anger for her couldn't escape, so she gonna get some licks in while she there. Like, I think any of her hitting him was fully justifiable, because justifiable after seeing how he handled her and beat her in that hallway.
I,
So
yeah,
I think the DJ is in the wrong, but I'm curious to know what the friends think and what you think.
I there's so much wrong with that whole P Diddy stuff. Like,
But
just
keep focused.
I am. I'm just. But overall, I mean, it's still about his character, and his character isn't one that's good. It's just trash, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm quite sure that he may have some friends that are ride or die with him, but when it comes down to it, right is right and wrong is wrong.
hmm
You don't beat down people and degrade them sexually, mentally, physically, all that stuff without some repercussions.
But
And I think
what
that
about the friend?
the friend, maybe just trying to be a good friend and maybe trying to,
But
whatever he dealt with P. Diddy on, maybe it was the utmost.
but she is he right to be expecting Cassie to
He shouldn't.
cut him a slack for what he did?
He shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, Cassidy's gone through it and I'm quite sure he's seen a lot worse than the
Cassie.
good, or he's probably seen more of P. Diddy beating up Cassie than
hmm
Cassie probably has strength at different times and said, "Oh, let me hit him," or whatever.
hmm
But I'm quite sure she got beat down way more.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the logic was weird to me, but I thought it was an interesting take, a weird take, I
yeah,
should say.
yeah.
Well, let's move on to Richard Pryor's daughter, who I told y'all about, who she's half Jewish, half white Jewish,
Mhm.
and uh, in her book, Something We Said is the name of it. Her name is Elizabeth Pryor.
Wasn't she a comedian one time?
I don't know. She's a history professor. She's
Okay.
59 years. I mean, he probably has more than one.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't know if Elizabeth was ever a comedian. Uh, but and she talks about race and issues like that in her. That's part of her research.
Mhm.
Well, in her book, she's saying that during a heated argument, her mother called her the N word. Her white mother called her biracial daughter the N word. And once Richard Pryor found out about it, that
Oh, that's when he was alive?
yeah, that he never spoke to the woman again, apparently.
I wouldn't either.
So, what do you think? And my question is, we all know that was wrong.
Way wrong.
The her calling him the N word, calling her the N word, the mother calling the daughter the N word. I'm just wondering if we can comment on that. Do you want to say anything about that before I try to? I want to draw if there's an equivalency with anything else. But what do you think about that right there? Because I just think that
That's all
is
types of wrong. That's how can you lay with someone who's of another race and then call your child
the worst
the
thing to
worst thing ever?
call
That's
that.
the one thing that should be off your tongue
Right.
for the rest of your life in a demeaning way,
Yeah.
especially to your child,
Yeah.
who's probably should be the closest person to you. I know you probably estranged or whatever your
Yeah.
family, but or maybe at that time I'm not sure. But for
Mhm.
that to come out of your mouth for your child,
Yeah.
that's some hatred, self hatred, or whatever for Richard or whatever.
It's some
Yeah,
clear some stuff you have for black people. If that's in your heart for black people, it would have. If it wasn't in your heart, it would have never come out.
Then why have a child, like, with someone I mean, you know what I mean?
Because he's Richard Pryor and he's funny. He's giving her good sex and blah 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 blah. And she thought she was probably this liberal
So the money.
and da, 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 da. Well, I'm not saying it's just the money, but she probably thought that she was this liberal. You know, I have marched, I did this, I petitioned, I voted. You know, she thought she was all these things, and then it's when the stuff get really heated is when who you really are come out. You know, and I don't know. I feel I can't imagine coming back from that.
I wouldn't.
I couldn't imagine coming
As
back
your
from that.
child,
Yeah.
my mother hates me. I would always have that in my mind.
No matter if we reconciled,
I don't care.
I'm still thinking that in the back
Every
of my mind.
every argument we're gonna have, I'm gonna hear this N word again.
Yes. Even if it never comes up.
Right, and I have to beat mom's ass. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't have done that. Because here's my question. Because you were the baby boy that you was. Think about it like
All
this.
bets are off. Like, you think about
So
it,
I'm
your
asking
mother
that's my question for you. Is there any equivalent thing that a black mother to a black child could say that's equivalent to a white mother saying to their half race child, calling them the N word, which is horrible, right? So we know that, like, that's to me, that is you can't come back from that. That's a deal breaker. It's the relationship is over. What is, what if anything is equal for a black mother to say to their black child that would be an equal deal breaker?
not to that extent, no, nothing.
Just nothing.
Other than, oh, you know, if you're not with the the child's father, like, you just like your father, you're no good, something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
nothing that
There's nothing
meets that.
comparable.
No,
What about if you're gay and they call you the F word? Is that comparable? Do you think if you're, you know,
that's in the same family.
it's in the same family?
Yeah.
Would you forgive? Would you, if your mother had got mad at you and said, Shannon, get your F self out of here, would you have forgiven that?
Probably because me, I've always know that, that kind of lifestyle for, I guess, our parents at the time that we grew up, they didn't know any better, you know?
When you
So,
when you say lifestyle, it kind of dates you.
well, I mean, I'm just saying that,
It's not a
okay, that's a
lifestyle.
lifestyle. But
I understand what you're saying, but I'm just
yeah,
saying that that's something that the old folks just say growing up.
right.
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, I'm beyond 50. So, so for me, I know it's not a lifestyle, but
Yes.
it's just who I am. But I didn't know that either. Back then,
Mm-hmm.
I was still learning stuff too. I didn't know what it was,
Yeah,
how I was feeling, or
but I'm
who I
saying
was.
now, as a person who knows what you know about
I
life,
would forgive her. Yes.
you would forgive.
Yeah.
You forgive. Um, I think any kind of hateful word that makes me feel that you hate me would be hard for me to come back from. I think in there's probably nothing that can top in, other than maybe I wish I had never had you, like something like that. Like I wish you were never born. You ruined my life,
Mhm.
or I hate you. Like those are probably some things I could never come back from. Like I would never forgive. Probably do a whole total cut off. That's in the family of the N word.
You think?
For
Okay.
me, yeah.
Yeah. Now, if it was a one-time deal and it never happened again, and since then your parent showed you way different, eh,
We might still, holidays, important events, graduations and stuff, but it's never going to
or
be
just calling, just talking, "Hey, I love you," and that kind of thing over
not
and over and over.
not after you'd have told me anything in those categories of I hate you, I wish you were never born, you ruined my life,
What if they
N word.
said it one time, and then after that, few years pass, whatever,
Mm,
and you've reconciled or
mm-hmm,
whatever,
mm-hmm.
and she comes back and says, "Hey, I should have never told you that. That wasn't in my heart, blah, blah,
Girl, it was in
blah,
your
blah, blah,
heart.
blah."
It was in your heart. It was in your heart.
And I'm just saying, showing up for you in your life from then on.
I appreciate it, but I already know who you are, though. I appreciate it,
Okay.
and we will pretend. Can we pretend?
So you kind of nice nasty,
How about nice nasty?
knowing you still harbor something in your heart, but then you just go on with it, but keeping them at a distance.
That's not nice. That's life. That's dealing with people,
Okay.
and trying to keep the peace.
Okay.
Family were like, "Hey, don't be like that. We all want to get together." Okay, fine, we can get together, but I'm not gonna have to. I don't have to forgive this hoe.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, it's interesting. I'm really curious to hear what y'all think about that. Lastly, RuPaul's Drag Race. I want to talk about this. We're going to celebrate the winner, Crystal Method. I believe she is the first Latina winner of Drag Race.
Mm.
I do believe she is.
Okay.
We've had Asian, blacks, whites. I don't think we've had we had Thai, so
Hmm.
different kind of Asian.
Okay.
But I don't think we've had Mexican,
Okay.
American. So congratulations to Crystal Method. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Crystal is a history maker in this regard. So congratulations to her.
Hmm.
Joey J, congratulations to her. Miss Lip Sync. She was killing the lip syncs for the All Stars
Yeah.
season there.
She brought
She
it.
surprised. I mean, I was rooting for Akira or Silky mostly. But Joey J took the girls out. She took
Yeah.
them out. She was the assassin.
Well, if it's only lip sync, which I don't think it is. I think it's that's where I kind of fall off
Mm-hmm.
with the show
Mm-hmm.
because it's truly not the lip sync.
It's truly not because
It's definitely track record.
it's track record because let's face it, Crystal Method, Joey whooped your ass in that lip sync.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He did, but Crystal had the best overall
Track record.
track record, yes. Yeah.
Yep.
And she'll be a great queen. And Joey, it's a great excuse for you to come back for an All Stars, do a so and so versus the world. Joey will be back. Joey makes good TV.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I
But
wasn't I
it
hated
was predictable.
it was a little predictable, a little, dare I say, not boring, but it was just a little
It was boring because it was predictable for me.
for you. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
You
fair.
just saw it coming.
For me, it was like once Akira got eliminated, I said, oh, okay, we just doing anything tonight. So that's why I kind of got uninvested after that because because she did not beat Akira
Mm-mm.
in that lip sync.
No.
But once Rue gave it to her, I said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now it's really just about figuring out the politics of who they want to win because it's not about the lip syncs as the sole reason to
Right.
win tonight.
Right. And a lot of times
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, from some other seasons,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
there are, a lot of lip syncs that weren't deserving of,
Hmm.
you know,
Well,
the best.
something that came out, what's her name? Kennedy, Jasmine Kennedy said that in a tweet that Akira allegedly was not nice to production staff.
Mhm.
And so I imagine if you're difficult in that kind of way and it gets back to Rue, that might be a reason to give you the old Saranara, sooner than later.
But why let her get all the way to the
Well, I don't know. Maybe
Birmingham?
she only got really rude the closer it got. Who knows? I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
But congratulations to all the girls. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. I love your media blitz you've been on. Cause Silky was like, I didn't win. Let me go on. She been on everything. She been on Outlaws podcast. She been on Bob the Drag, not Bob the Drag Queen. She been on a lot of different stuff.
But all of them been on stuff, right? We've seen the other people on some of those same shows.
Yeah, people been on stuff. But congratulations to my girl, Silk with the good milk. Reverend Dr. Silky Nutmeg Ganache. Congratulations, girl. We appreciate you. We salute you. And we hope that you and Akira are able to mend your fences someday. But and if not, you know, hey, it happens.
Some people aren't meant to
Some
be
people aren't meant
friends.
to be friends. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're meant to be friends with you, our listeners. We are.
Yes.
And we want you to remember 3 things. What are they, Shannon?
You're fabulous.
You are absolutely fabulous.
You can do this.
You most definitely, assuredly can do this.
And you are loved.
And you are wholeheartedly, from the rooter to the tutor, loved.
Rooter to the tutor, Lord.
And this has been Two Grooms
In a Pod.
I'm Cleo.
And I'm Shannon.
And until next time, you are loved by someone, held by someone, touch somebody's heart along the way. You can look back and say,
what?
You are loved.
Is that the song?
You should know that. Aren't you a Whitney Houston fan?
I don't remember that one.
That's a Whitney Houston song. I'm pretty certain.
From her B-side.
It's maybe. I think that was somewhere around that.
The Preacher's Wife.
It could be Preacher's Wife, or it could be around the Just One of Them Days times, you know.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Good
Bye.
night.